A lot of brothers need to really look at these scriptures. Look at the side that will make you a better person in the eyes of the Most High. Because you being hardcore and you find yourself as an enemy or at war with the Most High. If you don't look at what it says, listen to what it says. We looking at what I'm looking at. I'm giving you solutions that'll please the Most High in your action and the way you act. Galatians 5:22.
Galatians chapter 5, verse 22. But the fruit of the Spirit is love.
See, the fruit of the Spirit is love. That's the first thing it says. That's the first thing it's telling us. The fruit of the Spirit is love. So, what is love? What did Mashiach Shai say this love is? That first and foremost we got to have in John 14:15. It's the love we have to have. And we mainly looking at the love that we have to have for each other. As the commandment says, like I say, the part of the commandments that deal with how we're supposed to be treating each other. Read that.
St. John, chapter 14, verse 6.
15.
Salakia. Chapter 14, verse 15. If you love me, keep my commandments.
He said, if you love him, keep his commandments. See? He said, if you love me, keep my commandments. 2 John 6.
Second John, verse 6. And this is love, that we walk after his commandments.
There it is. This is love, that we walk after his commandments. That's it.
This is the commandment, that, as ye have heard from the beginning, ye should walk in it.
Right. 1 John 5:3. That's love, man. 1 John 5:3.
1 John chapter 5, verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
For this is the love of the Most High.
This is the love of the Most High, right?
That we keep his commandments.
That we what?
That we keep his commandments.
That we keep his commandments, right?
And his commandments are not grievous.
So you're supposed to be sad about doing what's right, unless you're wicked. That show a person is wicked. You see what I'm saying? Because he said it ain't grievous. Oh man, I can't do that. Keep coming with excuses. Oh, we can't keep the commandments. You can't keep the commandments because you want to be wicked. St. John 15 and 10.
St. John chapter 15, verse 10. If ye keep my commandments, ye shall abide in my love, even as I have kept my Father's commandments and abide in his love.
See? He said, if you keep my commandments, you're going to abide in his love. Even as he kept the Most High's commandments and abide in his love. Read.
Verse 11. These things have I spoken unto you, that my joy might remain in you.
He said he's speaking these things to us, that his joy might remain in us. Read.
And that your joy might be full.
And our joy that we're going to receive from him might be full. Read.
Verse 12. This is my commandment, that ye love one another, as I have loved you.
This is a commandment, that we love one another as he loved us. Read.
Greater love hath no man than this.
Greater love hath no man than this. What?
That a man laid down his life for his friends.
That a man laid down his life for his friends, and that's what he did. He laid down his life for we. The 12 tribes of Israel. Read.
Verse 13. That's like it. Verse 14. Ye are my friends, if ye do whatsoever I command you.
He said you his friend if you do what he say. You do what he command you. Get St. John 14-21.
St. John chapter 14 verse 21. He that hath my commandments and keepeth them, he it is that loveth me.
So you can't say you love him and don't do his laws. Don't follow the laws of the Most High. He just said, that's what he said, just told us he did. He followed the Most High's commandment. Who are we not to follow his commandments? He said, he that hath my commandments, which is the Most High's laws, and keepeth them, he it is that loveth me. That's how you show you love him. Read.
And he that loveth me shall be loved of my Father, and I will love him, and will manifest myself to him.
There it is. That's why he's not manifest to everyone. And people taking this lightly, like it's some kind of formality or something. This is real. This is real. You got to learn it. You got to live it. You got to apply it in your life when the book is closed. Now give me John 15 and 2.
St. John chapter 15 verse 2.
We'll read verse 1.
St. John chapter 15 verse 1. I am the true vine, and my Father is the husbandman.
He said, I'm the true vine, and my Father planted me. Where? Right on this earth, in the flesh, to die for the children of Israel. Read.
Every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away.
So every branch in this vine, who is a Mashiach Yahushai, that don't bear fruit, Most High gonna take away. Read.
And every branch that beareth fruit, he purges it.
So every branch that bear fruit, he gonna purge it. He gonna dip you in that fiery furnace of affliction to refine you, to make you better. You see? It's all about cleansing ourselves to be a better person in the eyes of the Most High, to live forever. And don't see the things that's going to go down. Or if not, if you do, then you could come back with a Mashiach Yahushai when he come back, to live forever and be taught of the Most High for 1,000 years. Read.
That they may bring forth more fruit.
That they may bring forth more fruit through your ability to have the right connection with the Most High, following what he say do, and being obedient, and not being wicked and rebellious. Read.
Verse 3. Now ye are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you.
Say, now you clean through the word, you know? Through the word. These words, he come in the volume of the book, he the word of the Most High. The Most High have a voice, and Mashiach Yahushua is that word that comes from the voice of the Most High. Read.
Verse 4. Abide in me, and I in you, as the branch cannot bear fruit of itself, except it abide in the vine. No more can ye, except ye abide in me.
So he got to give us carnal things to get us to understand the spiritual. He says he's the vine. The branch comes out from the vine, and the fruit comes right out from the branch. You see? It's carnal, but it's spiritual. Because you're going to be cleaned up by the word, he's saying. Read.
Verse 5. I am the vine, ye are the branches. He that abideth in me, and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit. For without me, you can do nothing.
Yeah. He said, I am the vine, and we are the branches. He says, he that abideth in Mashiach Yahushai, and he abide in that person, the same going to bring forth much fruit. For without Mashiach Yahushai, he could do nothing. He said he's strengthening us. We can do nothing except for through him, because how are we going to get to the Most High? Through him. So if you don't have no relationship with him, how you have a relationship with the Most High? You see? So you can't do nothing except for by him going to the Most High, and the Most High giving us everything and do whatever he's going to do for us. Read.
Verse 6. If a man abide not in me, he is cast forth as a branch, and is withered, and men gather them, and cast them into the fire, and they are burned.
You're going to be cast into the lake of fire. That's what he's talking about. Because nobody was cast like that into a fire and didn't abide him at that time. But he's prophesying concerning the end. If you don't want to abide in him, you're going to be cast into the lake of fire and be burned. Read.
Verse 7. If ye abide in me, and my words abide in you, ye shall ask what ye will, and it shall be done unto you.
By Shem Mashiach Shai. See? Him going to the Most High on our behalf. And the Most High going to fulfill what it is that's asked. Read.
Verse 8. Herein is my Father glorified, that ye bear much fruit, so shall ye be my disciples.
Yeah, that we bear much fruit, so shall we be the Most High's disciples. Read.
Verse 9. As the Father hath loved me.
And Most High loved his only begotten Son, man, to be able to send him here to die for us, wicked Israelites, wretched Israelites, especially us today, at least the ones before, they at least grew up with the law. We've been out in the world doing all kind of things. His brothers still doing the worldly things and still call themselves Israelites. But he still came for the unrighteous. You see? Though we have paradise promised to us, but then we wicked, trying to make it in a wicked land, wicked kingdoms, among wicked people that's bringing all this wickedness to us.